Hey everyone, today I want to make some soap from some oils that I have. Some of them are leftover oils that I've infused with different things like rose hips and some flowers, different flowers. But I want to use up as much as I can before it goes bad. And I also have some, there's just a little bit, sterile grapefruit water. And I have distilled water over here, which, oops. I'll use the water, that's distilled water too. So first of all, I'm going to measure out what I need. I thought it was all organized, but it wasn't. I want to measure out the lye first. That's all I have left. I need to order some, but they're out right now. The company I order it from they're out of this size of lye. So I need, let me get a pair of gloves. Okay, I'm going to use 9 ounces of lye. I got it covered up so it don't splash. Perfect. This is really dangerous, so you gotta be careful when you pour it and use it. And then for the water, I need about 25 ounces. So that's the grapefruit water. I made that a while ago. It's sterile. There. I'm going to start mixing that and then I'll come back to this. I got my water with ice in it, and I'll put this in because when you mix lye, it gets really hot. Okay, I got my sink with water and ice. This is the liquid I'm going to use. And I got my thermometer. And I'm going to start mixing. I keep the lid on this because, for one, if it spills, it's going to hurt. Or it can burn and hurt, ruin stuff. And if you get it on your skin, it can be really irritating. a liquid mix. I need sugar and salt. Okay, let me do this will give it more bubbles. Salt and sugar. So let me get that stirred up and dissolved. And then I'll start adding the lye. I have a cucumber in there I should have used. You can use different things in soap, like certain herbs, and do your research. I'm not a professional or anything, and I don't claim to be, so. But I can use, I use a lot of herbs, and sometimes I'll use different vegetables, like, for an example, beets. You can dehydrate beets and make beetroot powder for a color, and it'll come out like a yellowish orange color, but if you use the red beets. And you can use, I've heard of people using watermelon. I've never done that, but I've used cucumber, aloe vera, I know there's other things, but I can't think of what they are right now. So now I'm going to add, I'm just going to do a little bit at a time because this will get really hot. And I keep the lid on to keep moisture out of the container. It's been a week today since I got sick. So hopefully this weekend the test will be negative. But I'm still congested. Okay, I'm going to take see how hot it is. It's over 100, so I'll put this back. And what I'm using is lye, distilled water, and I had a little bit of sterile grapefruit juice, or sterile grapefruit water that I made. And then I'm going to measure my oils, and I'll put them in this container. I have water on the stove heating up to put this in the container, so it gets you get the oils warm and make sure everything melts, and then you can once it starts cooling down, you can mix the lye into it. but I usually wait until both are at least 99 degrees because it will get warm again. It'll get pretty hot. Okay. Oh. I want to see how much oil I have. This is rose hips. I have a couple of them. One I put in a baggie to test it. The other one I put in a coffee filter. I just put in plain. So there's 19.4. This is really full. There's 20. And this is going to be soap that I use myself. And there's 21, so that's 41. This one I might save. This is vitamin E. And this is little flowers from the jasmine. And I've had them soaking for a while. Let's see. This is sodium lauryl sulfate. It's called SLS. You'll see it on regular soaps, or in regular soap ingredients. And when I bought this, I didn't know what it was, so it's not really good for your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump some in. It gives the soap bubbles. And then I have wheat germ oil. That was what, 41? I just want to use this up because I don't want it to go bad. So that's 41. 47, 48. I want to use some lard and cocoa butter. Oh, this is cocoa butter. I want a shea butter. And coconut oil. I need to check my recipes. You know how hard it is to work with gloves. pain in the ass. Okay, 73. So I have 41, 47, and I need 73, so I will let me get the shea butter. Okay, there's just over 2 ounces. Oil all over my hands. Let's do some lard. Set that up. Oh, close. A little bit more. Right there. Doing 6 ounces of the lard. And then I have 20 ounces of the coconut oil. I don't know if the camera shut off before I did that. About 75 ounces. But that's okay to be a little bit off. So that's going to soak in. I put that in here in hot water to melt down, and I'll stir it every once in a while. And then I'll be back when it's melted. I'll be back. I'm gonna finish mixing the lye and clean up my mess. One thing I wanted to mention about mixing this, it gets really hot, and if you don't use the right type of container, it can shatter, and you really don't want that. Plus you want to wear a mask and eye protection and some gloves. And just be really careful with the lye. You can mix it a day or two before, but I've never done that, just because I don't want somebody to accidentally drink it. Let's see how warm it is. Oop. You can see it was just between 110 and 120. It's gone down already, but you just want to, you don't want it too warm because it can ruin your soap. So, and that oil I spilled, I ended up treating the top with, so that was good. See, it melts pretty fast in hot water, but then I take it out and cool it down. To at least 99. That's what I do. That's what I've always done. But you can read about it. There's a lot of books that tell about how to make natural soap. And do everything, you know, that I've been doing. Like the flowers, soaking flowers and herbs in carrier oils. I usually use olive oil because it's handy and not as expensive as some carrier oils. And a carrier oil is something that'll carry the scent of whatever you're using. I have my boxes, my soap box already set up. It's lined with freezer paper, and this one is set up just in case I need it. I don't know if I will. And my little tiny soaps. I have other molds, but I dropped them behind some Christmas stuff, and I have to take everything out to get to it. So I'm not doing that today. Okay, I took this out of the water, the hot water, and I want to color it. I'm going to use some alkanet. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's for, you can use this to dye clothes. They use it in India. I got this a while ago. I'll start with a tablespoon and a half. I have more books, but this is one that I like. The Natural Chef, or Natural Soap. And I think I got this on Amazon a long time ago. But it has all kinds of different recipes you can use. And they kind of explain some of the stuff that what it does. And there's this book too. I got it mainly to learn about it. And it tells, you know, some when to use certain things, what to use, what works good together, different herbs. Different designs, all kinds of stuff. But it's a pretty good book too. I like it. I have another one, or a couple more, but I'm not sure where they're at. Okay, it's been a little while. So I'm going to add the lye water to the oils. You can kind of see it changing down at the bottom. You can So I'm just going to mix it until it comes to a trace. You can see down at the bottom that it's mixing. Okay. That was pretty fast. Sometimes it does that. I forget what you call it. But it starts turning into soap real fast. You can see right now it's a green color. It might change, which is pretty cool. I like that color. But I need to dump it in here before it gets any harder. Wow. I've never seen it do this before. Maybe because I mixed the oils like that. Kind of a puke green, but it still looks pretty cool. looks weird. I've never seen it do this. Alright. We'll see what happens. It could be the SLS that I put in there too. Sodium lauryl sulfate. So, I don't know. But we'll see tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be ready. Usually you can feel the heat coming from it. Yeah, it's getting warm. But yeah, we'll cut it tomorrow and see, hopefully tomorrow, and see what it looks like. If you want a more in-depth discussion about, you know, oils and stuff and containers, I can do that in a video and just go over the basics of what I know. And if you have any questions, you can let me know too. Okay, you can see I cut the soap. It turned out a brown color. The green didn't stay, but I kind of figured it wouldn't. But it came out pretty good. I cut the bars really thick because that's the way I like it. But yeah, now they have to sit for 6 weeks at least before I can use them, and then they'll be ready to use. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Thanks for watching. Bye.